Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brian First Because I apologize if the camera's not set up right. It's, my camera's whatever. Anyways, today I got a review on Wrestlemania 2000 for the Nintendo 64 for you guys. I've been having this put off for way too long because I tried to think of something to do with my PVR, but I didn't use my PVR this time. It's not bad. My camera is not bad, but this is what I'm going to have to do for my N64 videos, which probably won't be a lot. It'll probably just be the reviews. But, Wrestlemania 2000 is a really fun game. I can tell why it was fun at the time. I can tell why it was popular, because it is extremely fun. It was released in October of 1999. Now, as I mentioned to you guys before, I did a review on World Tour, which came out in November of 1997, which was 2 years before this. And then Revenge was the best-selling one, came out a year after that in October of 1998. And that game was actually developed by isnt Entertainment and Aki Corporation and published by THQ. And this was developed by the same people, isnt Entertainment and Aki Corporation for the N64. But there was also a Game Boy Color game created by Natsume, or however you pronounce it. And I think I did a video on that, so you can go check it out. I'll put the link on the video and in the description below. And then this game was also published by THQ, so the same people made the games for WCW and WWF. So it was actually pretty interesting to see that there was not a lot different from it. It's just the fact that over the years they were, able to put so much on the game, from being upgraded and stuff. And this game was released in 1999. Revenge was released in 1998. So about a year later, this came out, and this was a huge upgrade. It wasn't much of a huge upgrade from Revenge, but Revenge was definitely a huge upgrade from World Tour, because there wasn't a lot to World Tour. It was, sadly that game wasn't a lot, but, if you would have seen the games years later, I'm sure at the time when you got them, if you were one to get them at the time, that it was definitely an interesting upgrade, and you'd probably be surprised. But I'm hoping to get Revenge, Attitude, and No Mercy soon enough when I get my birthday money. My birthday's in about 2 weeks, not even, less than that now, so hopefully, I'll get some money and get those couple games, get another controller, get some memory cards, and be out with that. So I got a little job thing going for me now. Not at the time right now, but I'm starting to get money, starting to make money. It's a long story about that, but if I'm gonna start getting money, I can actually start doing this without my own birthday money stuff. So this game used the engine that Revenge used. So obviously it was made by the same companies. So there wasn't much different. There's more than 50 wrestlers in this game. There was the actual creator wrestler mode. I'm not sure if there was that in Revenge, but there was creator wrestler, the Royal Rumble, King of the Ring, and pay-per-view mode. And you can also create a championship for creating up to 8 belts, and that's a lot for a game like this on the N64, because cartridges usually couldn't hold a lot compared to actual CD-ROM discs, which is what the PS1 was. So the N64 definitely had an upgrade. If I had to say, I'm going to interrupt for a moment. If I had to choose between the PlayStation 1 era wrestling games and the N64 era wrestling games, I'm still a fan of the PS1 games the most right now, but I haven't played the other N64 games, so eventually I'll get reviews on those, and then I'll make a comparison video on how I feel about the two systems on wrestling games. So, you can actually create, there was actually 7 arenas, I will get to that in the video. You can create alternated tires for the wrestlers too, which is pretty interesting. You can pretty much edit them in general. You can change their height, weight. It's really weird how they let that happen, but you can do that. Some taunts and movesets were carried over from Revenge, allowing the actual players of the game to create WCW wrestlers like Goldberg, Nash, Hall, DDP, and a lot more. So it was actually pretty interesting that you could actually do that. Some new features from Revenge were the cage match and the First Blood match. I don't think First Blood was actually a match. I just think it was like a setting where you could choose that. There's 52 wrestlers in the game, not including unlockables like Cactus Jack, which you will see in the video. I'm not exactly sure how I got him because I don't have a save, so maybe he's just there. You can also unlock Dude Love, Paul Bear, Shawn Michaels. Stephanie McMahon is already unlocked, and then there's just more. So there's a lot more to the game. I don't show a lot about the game in the video, but in general, it's got a lot more to it than you think. I pretty much showed the majority of it, but stuff like Road to Wrestlemania mode, where that's how you get the unlockables and stuff. There's just a lot more to it. So, anyways, enough of my talking. Let's just get into the gameplay. WrestleMania 2000. Here we go. Wow, that's a long but valuable intro. I'm recording this quite a while after I recorded the other footage, unless I have to redo it. But I still didn't get another N64 or anything. I don't have a memory card yet or anything either. So I really do like the menu music in this game, but it's kind of repetitive after a while. But you got the exhibition, the King of the Ring, you got the edit modes, the options, the data, Royal Rumble, pay-per-view, and Road to WrestleMania. So, let's check out the basic stuff like options. You can change the difficulty, your meter, the referee if you want blood, stuff like that. You can change your controller, how you want your layout. I personally don't do that. Data, I believe it's just like stuff in the game. Royal Rumble, I've never done. Pay-per-view mode, that's basically just creating your own pay-per-view, making matches, stuff like that, how they had it in the older games. Road to WrestleMania, not exactly sure how that works yet. Edit modes, which show you can basically edit any superstar you want, or create a superstar. You can change his profile, which is kind of weird actually. You can change his appearance, his moves, all that stuff. So you can basically, and you can also clone them to make a second one if you want. So it's kind of cool how you can actually edit the superstars. King of the Ring, never done, like I said. Actually, yeah, I have done that, but in the exhibition you got single, tag, three-way, and cage. Let's just do a single. So you've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 7 arenas to choose from. You got the Royal Rumble, Raw, Heat, Survivor Series, King of the Ring, WrestleMania, and SummerSlam. So you like the basic pay-per-views. So let's just choose, let's do WrestleMania. You can either watch, or you can do you against the computer, or you and against another opponent. You can choose if you want to use a custom belt or a belt to fight for. So the roster, there's a huge roster in this game, big upgrade from any other wrestling game they've had at the time. Oh, you got Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H, Mankind, Undertaker, Kane, The Big Show, Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, X-Pac, Chris Jericho, Ken Shamrock, Mr. McMahon, Shane McMahon. I believe he was wearing a WCW shirt. No, it looked like a WCW shirt to me. The Alliance wasn't around at the time. You got Test, Big Boss Man, Farouk, Bradshaw, Val Venus, Godfather, Jeff Jarrett, D'Lo Brown, Mark Henry, Edge, Christian, Gangrel. They both look like they're wearing the same attire almost. Jeff and Matt Hardy, Al Snow, Hardcore Holly, Droz, Prince Albert, Steve Blackman, Thrasher, Chaz, not exactly sure who Chaz was, Midian, Viscera, the Blue Meanie, Meat, which was Sean Stasiak, Brian Christopher, and Scott Taylor. Scott Taylor was Scotty Too Hottie, but if you change his name in the game and you put them together, they'll be too cool. So it's kind of a weird combination there. And then you got some other people like the Divas, Chyna, Deborah, Jacqueline, Terry Runnels, Tori, Ivory. Then you got some managers. You got Pat Patterson, Gerald Briscoe, and Michael Hayes. And then you get to the Unlockables tab. I don't know how I got Cactus Jack, maybe he's just there, but there's also a lot of other unlockables in the game you can get. So, and then here's just kind of, it looks like some default, oh no, they got Stephanie McMahon in there as well. I think these are like, these look like just default people, like custom cause. Looks like these are, people you can create. So let's just do a singles match. Let's pick Steve Austin, and we're gonna just fight The Rock. Here's where you get to choose all the settings, time limits. We'll do a 5-minute just so we don't make too long of a gameplay. Pin. We'll do interference. Yeah. No DQ. Submission. Rope break. No. Bloodshed. Yes. Let's back out of that. Let's get it going. So I'm gonna turn this up so you guys can hear the entrances.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Rock says. The Rock says. The Rock says.
Just pause real quick there to get the volume down. Like there's no commentary or like introductions. The gameplay is fairly similar to most of the wrestling games on the Nintendo 64. Like World Tour is pretty similar to this. You know, No Mercy. It's because they all were kind of based around the same companies and stuff in a way. So like they didn't really change much in the games. There's also instant replays. I'm not sure if you can turn those off. But, you know, you got the basic A, B buttons to grapple, punch, stuff like that. The arrows are to move. You know, you got the stick. I believe the stick does a taunt. Yeah, the middle stick. The down arrow on the yellow, like the C like down arrow, is to run. I believe one of them is to pin. I'm not really sure which one it is. I think it's down. No, it might be to the right or left. I'm not really sure. I haven't played this in a while. Let's see. To drag them is like the left. I believe that actually I think it's one of the top buttons to pin. L and R. Okay, yeah, that's a reversal button. Yeah, L top L is to pin. I thought it was one of the arrows. Maybe not. I apologize if my camera is not the best. It's the best that I have, which is hopefully good enough for you guys. Why do I keep pinning? I don't want to pin. It's better than what I can work with because my PVR doesn't want to work for my N64, sadly. So N64 videos will have to be made like this. But yeah, as you can see, my attitude bar is going up, and his was in danger at one point. I don't remember how to do a finisher. I'll have to try to remember that. I think it's like hold down A and B or something. I don't even know. But once your attitude bar is flashing, is the time that you can do a finisher. There we go. Replay. Yeah. He's really hurt. I can tell. There's a good combination. There's a good combination of moves here in this game. But oh no, please, why? I just got my finisher. Can you not? Okay, he's here to help me. He's here to help him too. Change targets I think is right on the CD pad, but I'm not exactly sure because I haven't played this in a while. And Undertaker had to come in and help The Rock, which makes no logical sense whatsoever because I don't know how they would be together. Okay, how did that even work? I think you can actually like interrupt moves in this game too. Like the majority of the games like didn't allow that. Yeah, it's right on the C pad to do that. To change looks. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Get up, big boy. Big boy. Yeah, like I was saying, there's a good combination of moves in this game. It's just I don't do like much combos or anything, so. But you know, this is one of those games. This has to be one of my favorite wrestling games now. Like the N64 is just so fun and fresh to me. Oh, I made him bleed. Look at that. I'm just gonna keep whooping his ass until I can almost hit that 5-minute limit, and then I'll pin him. I want to try to do a stunner, but I don't have my go for 2. Yeah, see, he's in danger. I can easily pin him right now, but I want to try and get my stunner. There we go. Stunner, get up. I don't remember how to do that though. I'm just gonna pin him. So yeah, that was an awkward replay just because I kind of stood there, but King of the Ring, you basically can, well, it was in the middle of one. You can choose single or tag, and then you can choose what arena, and you choose if you want a belt on the line, you choose number of people, and then you just like choose them, and you kind of just go through. It's basic King of the Ring. Pay-per-view mode, let's just get to that stuff. You can name it, make the date, which hall, which is like the arena, the place, you can name like the place. Let's just try to, can I do something here? Decision, new program. Yeah, you just like choose a thing. There's also a cage match, yeah. And you just choose who you want in it, and you kind of just make a pay-per-view throughout that. There's really nothing special to it. Royal Rumble, you basically just choose team battle. What? Choose how many people you want in the Rumble. You can have up to 40, which is pretty interesting. Which is actually pretty cool, actually. No, 30 in random. I'm not really sure what team battle is. Road Wrestlemania. I think you make a call and you just work your way through. Like you work your way. I think you start out. Yeah, like see this one starts off on Heat. So you work from Heat on your way up. So it's not that big of much. But like I said, there's not much to. There's actually a lot to this game, but there's not much to show. I mean, Road WrestleMania, I think that's how you unlock people. You kind of go through, and I'm not sure the details, but there's quite a bit of unlockables. These are just primarily for fun. These four. Edit, there's a lot to edit in this game. You can create belts. You know, you can create a lot of superstars. You can edit the superstars. So there's a lot to it. But I basically showed off what I could show off. So yeah, let's just get to my final thoughts. Well guys, that was WrestleMania 2000. I can't say too much more about it. That game is incredibly fun. It's incredible for what they could do at the time, in my opinion. So I'm not going to go on too much about it at the end of this video, because it's quite a long video of a review. But if I had to rate this out of 10, I'd give it a solid 9, because this was huge. I didn't expect this much out of this game, since I've never played it before. I've rarely seen any gameplay. And it's incredible what they could do on cartridges. Like, I thought it was good like on the PS1, like SmackDown games and stuff at the time, but ridiculously amazing for what they could put on these cartridges. Like, if you think about it, cartridges didn't hold a lot, and for what they could hold, like that amount of superstars, 7 arenas, all the customizations, you know, the modes, like Cage, like Road to WrestleMania, pay-per-view mode, King of the Ring. For them to be able to hold all that is quite incredible, in my opinion. So a solid 9 out of 10 for WrestleMania 2000, because if I had another controller, if I had more controllers, if I had memory cards, I'd definitely be playing it, but I just wanted to get a review out. Because I'm not going to play much of my N64 until I can get at least a memory card, because I won't want to just play some, you know, Road to WrestleMania and then not have it saved. That's pretty dumb. But in general, I do love this game. I can't wait to try out No Mercy. I can't wait to see what Attitude's like, to do a comparison video. And then I'm also going to be getting Revenge soon enough. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys like this video. As always, subscribe for more. I'm not very active much anymore, but I do try to get videos up. But as always, subscribe, like, favorite, comment. Let me know what you think in the comments below. My PVR is not working for 2K14. It's not working for my Xbox in general right now. Mainly the sound, but I'm gonna try to get an SVR07 review up. I have a working Here Comes the Pain. I don't think I've done a Here Comes the Pain review. I'm gonna let you guys choose on that. Comment below on what you guys want to see as our next review. Do you guys want to see Here Comes the Pain for the PS2, or do you want to see SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 for the 360? Let me know in the comments below. I'll give you guys some time after the video's out to decide on what you guys want to see, and the most wanted to see one is what I'll choose. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video, whenever that may be. Peace.